right? There has to be.
I mean, he remade War of the Worlds.
He remade it, but nobody remade his.
I just like you haven't remade The Godfather.
Yeah.
You just can't. I think there's some movies you don't touch. But if you think about it, right? Friday the 13th, just put Jason murdering co-eds.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy murdering kids who can't sleep. Like it doesn't have the monologues and the moments that made it so good. And you can never recreate what happened on Jaws. Like the great moments came from the time that they had down waiting for the shark to work.
Well, and that's why I think a lot of these remakes don't work in the sense of there's no character moments. And not to sound like a film snob, and I know it's horror, and like a lot of people watch horror just to watch the kills and be excited and scared and all that kind of stuff. But I think to be a really good horror film or really good film in general, you have to have character moments.
Absolutely. Also, too, there doesn't seem to be any need for budgets in these ones. So when you think about Nightmare on Elm Street, it had a $300,000, 1.1, I think, or $1,000 budget. Halloween had a $200,000 budget. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre was filmed in horribly adverse, hot, sweltering, miserable things where people were having breakdowns. Like they came from a place of low budget filmmaking that struck a chord in the zeitgeist, and you remake that, and you have zero of the want or need or drive to make anything.
Right.
And I don't think those are able to capture that feeling, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Well, this is good. Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
We're both getting shipped to desert islands.
Yep.
They say you can take only 3 horror remakes with you. Which 3 horror remakes do you take?
I mean, I've listed my favorites, but in an effort to kind of spice it up, I'll change a little bit. I got to bring The Thing. The Thing's just one. It's in my top 10. I got to bring that one. Horror movie. I mean, I love The Fly. I guess I've seen these movies so many times though, but I guess I'm going to be on a desert island. If I have something else, I'm just going to watch it a bunch anyways. Probably The Thing, The Fly, and then, you know, as much as I love Invasion of the Body Snatchers, I think I might actually, and I'm not a huge Zack Snyder fan, but I think I might do Dawn of the Dead. It's just more of like a fun, newer film that if I get bored of the other ones, I can watch that one.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I think I'm going to take Dawn of the Dead, Fright Night, and Piranha 3D.
Oh, nice.
Just because I love The Thing, and I think it's a perfect movie.
Yeah.
But if I'm stuck alone on an island and I'm just watching The Thing, like it's going to be quite, and someone else shows up and I don't know who they are.
It's going to
be horrifying.
Yeah, that's true.
So I might as well bring some ones that are fun.
Yeah, those are all pretty fun horror movies.
And they got some pretty good music to them. Just, you know.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead has Richard Cheese in it.
Have you seen Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar yet?
No.
Oh, dude, he's in it. He has songs. It's my favorite movie of 2021.
Holy crap. I got to check that out.
Right, well, dude, hey, you want to promote anything before we get out of here? You have any final thoughts about remakes?
Final thoughts. I think, we touched on a lot of it. I think there are too many. I think if you remake a remake, you shouldn't name it the same thing. Or if it's a sequel to an original, don't name it the same title either. I don't know what that's about. And then I think you need to have a little bit more downtime in your movies, more suspense than just pure killing. Because even if you have that in, like, not only does that kill like remakes, like their reviews and everything like that, it also kills sequels. I mean, that's the reason why so many sequels just come out and they with like limiting returns, because nobody's invested in the characters. It's just kind of the same kills over and over again. So fix that, Hollywood. And then I'll plug my stuff. I have a bunch of audio dramas I work on, and because we talked of horror movies all the time, I feel like I should plug Paralyzed, which is my psychological creature feature. It's in season 4 right now, which is going to be wrapping up soon, so you can listen to. There's a ton of episodes, ton of chapters. I got End of All Hope, which is a sci-fi apocalyptic tale about an alien invasion and some people trying to cross the country during the alien invasion. That one is starting up soon with season 5. Then I got a ton of other audio dramas that are comedy and sci-fi and drama and All kinds. But you can go to sevenlamb.com or just search for Seven Lamb Productions wherever you listen to podcasts, and they'll all pull up.
How many millions of listeners have you had, or downloads? How many millions of downloads
So
have you had?
I just surpassed 2 million downloads, and I'm hoping to hit 3 million by like December, January. I think I can hit it in this year, which will be crazy because then that'll mean I'll pretty much hit 2 million in 1 year. So that'll be awesome.
Robert's the real deal here, folks.
Trying to
do
be.
his stuff. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, always.
Well, thank you for joining me, man. I'm glad we got to talk about horror remakes.
Yeah, for sure. It was fun.
This was awesome. So for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, and for Robert Lamb, this is Movies, Films, and Flicks. We'll see you next week.